What's going on, guys? This is Alex with Metastophicles Gaming. Today we are going to be opening this box of Phyrexia All Will Be One set boosters. It's been a while since we have opened these packs. If I remember correctly, they came out the beginning of this year, back in I think January maybe. But there's still some pretty cool things you can pull out of here. The concept Praetors are one of the coolest ones. There's some other good cards that just came out of this set in particular. But let's go ahead and let's get to opening this and see if we can pull something good. Alright, let's go ahead. And again, I don't have a knife. I should really just start keeping some sort of knife around on my desk, but it's tough because I have a 2-year-old and I don't really want her having a knife in her reach. So we will continue to struggle getting these open just to keep her safe. So let's go ahead and I'm just going to take all these out. Let's just mix them up a little bit here, just to get some randomness in there. Alright, so let's grab this pack first and get started. So it would be really cool to see any one of the concept Praetors in here. We start with an Eternal Wanderer as our first rare. I'm just gonna kind of fly through these because the commons and uncommons, there's nothing super exciting in them. But we will highlight the rares and anything fun that we pull out of these. And we get an Unctus, which is not a very good one. The treatments on these can be really cool. The foils, the Ichor, I think that's what this is called, the Ichor treatment there. It's a pretty cool one, especially when you see it on some of the Praetors that they have. I think each of the original 5 have that treatment. So we do get a list card here. We start with a Priest of Titania, Black Sun's Twilight, which is not great. Probably have pulled, I don't know, 20 of those. It's not a terrible card, but it's not a great one. We do get America, Brutal Gladiator, and a foil Azuri, and a Monumental Facade. So 3 rares out of the first, not the first pack, the first multiple rare pack is definitely cool. And this is one of my favorite treatments on the lands, is those Phyrexian ones. The Oil Slick ones are really nice too, but those unfortunately only come from that bundle, which I do not want to spend my money on. Mirren Safe House as the rare from this pack. And another one of those cool Phyrexian lands there in the mountain this time. And an Argentum Masticore and a Mirage Mockery. Oh, and a Goliath Hatchery. So we actually get 3 again in this pack here, so that's pretty cool. Always feels better when you get multiple rares. Even if they're not the greatest, it's still just, it's better. Norn's Wellspring and a Might Overseer. And some of the art is really cool. Like this art for All Will Be One. Just looks really cool. So, just don't mind seeing those cards. Actually, I don't think of all of the All Will Be One packs that I opened when it came out, I don't think I pulled a single All Will Be One card, which is actually a really good one in the set. It's one of the good mythic rares. I think it is whenever you put a a counter on a permanent you control. Oh, cool. 2 lands, Darkslick Shores, Razor Verge Thicket. Not the greatest, but not the worst. I think it deals damage equal to the number of counters you put on a permanent, if I remember correctly. I'm not great at remembering the wording of it, but Jace the Perfected Mind, which is cool. I like seeing planeswalkers. These completed ones are interesting, the way that you can kind of pay that Phyrexian life, and they just enter with 2 fewer counters on them instead. I think it's 2 fewer, right? 2 fewer loyalty counters, yep. Glissa Sunslayer. And moving on to the next pack here. That's Nahiri. So we get a Vikya, Scorching Stalwart from the list. And Encroaching Mycosynth. I think my favorite card out of this set still is the Junji Ito art on Elish Norn. Elish Norn is definitely one of my favorite cards out of the set in general. Definitely built a deck the second I pulled her. And we get a Nissa, another one of those planeswalkers, the completed ones. Probably a little bit better than Jace if I had to pick one. Grizzly Transformation from the list. Graz the Unstoppable, Juggernaut. Another card that I pulled, I don't know, a million of. So it's a very common rare to get. It's a cool ability, it's interesting. I won't say it's a good ability, but it's interesting.
All right, okay, let's go.
Hey, definitely one of the cards I was hoping to pull. Definitely excited to see that because it would go great in so many different decks, and I tend to not want to buy singles that are going in decks that aren't, I don't know, aren't supposed to be high powered, because that's definitely a good, powerful card that I did not want to spend the money on. Because the deck that I would put it in was one that I was kind of just building from cards that I had. Venerated Rot Priest, which when it came out was worth quite a bit. I believe it has dropped back down to Earth at this point. Still a pretty good card, but it was absurdly expensive when it first came out. Mirex is another good one. Geth Grimoire. We get a foil Unctus. I did think Minor Misstep was going to be a better card than it ended up being. It is definitely no Mental Misstep. That's because I think Mental Misstep was a mistake. It was a very strong card for them to have printed, but then again, when has that ever stopped them before? We get Kembaka. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs left. Let's see if we can clutch it out with a Concept Praetor of any one of them. I think they can be pulled from this. I could be wrong.
Ma! Mom! Mommy!
What?
Oh, hey! I'll take that. Nice foil Phyrexian Elish Norn. Definitely not what we were asking for, but good nonetheless. Very, very, very cool version of the card, and foil on top of it just makes it that much cooler. Definitely not complaining about that. We do get a Beacon of Unrest from the list, which is cool. Monument to Perfection. Four packs left. Let's see if we can get one more mythic. One final mythic out of them. Well, that's a list card. Goldspan Dragon. Not what I was expecting, but Darkslick Shores, Mycosynth Gardens. Definitely cool. Love to see those nice list hits right on top of the pack. And we get Thrun. Definitely have a bunch of him, all the versions. Started building a Voltron deck with him, and then, Old Gnawbone. We're getting all the dragons, huh? Old Gnawbone, definitely excited to see that one. I've never pulled this card, and I am definitely pumped to have pulled it now. I did not know that that was on the list, and that is exciting. So we wanted a mythic, and we got back-to-back mythic dragons, and Sword of Fortune Frontier. We are getting all the mythics at the end of the box. Definitely excited to see that. So what a good way to finish off the box, you know? Couple mythics right there, couple list hit mythics in the two dragons, the Goldspan Dragon and the Old Gnawbone. Very cool. It's been a while since we've opened up All Will Be One, and I think it's still a very cool looking set, very visually pleasing. We got some good cards in here. All Will Be One. We pulled the foil Elesh Norn there. Goldspan Dragon, Old Gnawbone, Sword of Fortune Frontier. So definitely not disappointed with the cool cards that we ended up getting in here. Let me know what you guys think. What was your favorite card from this set, and what was your favorite card that we pulled here today? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.